हर तालिब इल्म बड़ी शिद्दत से करता है कि इस दिन तलबा को अपनी मेहनत का फल मिलता है और साथ ही ये दिन उन्हें इस काबिल बनाता है कि वो अपने मुस्तकबिल के अज़ाइम को पूरा करने की जिम्मेदारी बखूबी निभा सकें। हम फाउंडेशन यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद स्कूल ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी में अपने तलबा की आला ज़हनी काबिलियतों की बेपनाह कदर करते हैं और इनकी शख्सियत साजी रवायती और जदीद तालीमी तकाज़ों के ऐन मुताबिक करते हैं ताकि हर साल इस माशरे को ऐसे माहिरीन फराहम किए जा सकें जो इसकी तरक्की और खुशहाली में अपना किरदार अहसन तरीके से अदा कर सकें। आज की ये यादगार और पुरवकार तकरीब कुछ इस तरह वकूअ पज़ीर होगी। सबसे पहले हमारे फारिगुल तहसील तलबा और मुअज़्ज़िज़ असातिज़ा हॉल में तशरीफ़ लाएंगे और अपनी मखसूस नशिस्तों पर बैठेंगे, जबकि हमारे मुअज़्ज़िज़ मेहमानान खुसूसी स्टेज पर अपनी नशिस्तें संभालेंगे। इसके बाद पाकिस्तान का कौमी तराना पेश किया जाएगा। आपसे दरख्वास्त है कि तराने के एहतराम में अपनी जगहों पर खड़े हो जाएं। इसके बाद मुकर्रमी रजिस्ट्रार साहब मेहमान खुसूसी से कॉन्वोकेशन के बाकायदा आगाज़ का ऐलान करने की दरख्वास्त करेंगे। तकरीब का बाकायदा आगाज़ तिलावत कुरान पाक से किया जाएगा। तिलावत के बाद प्रोरेक्टर डायरेक्टर फाउंडेशन यूनिवर्सिटी स्कूल ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी की जानिब से सालाना रिपोर्ट पेश की जाएगी। फाउंडेशन यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद के ग्रेजुएट जनाब नबी बिन पाशा साबिक तलबा का इस्तकबाल करेंगे। तलबा को उनकी बेहतरीन तालीमी कारकर्दगी के एतराफ़ में तमगों और डिग्रियों से भी नवाजा जाएगा। तमगों और डिग्रियों की तकसीम के बाद मेहमान खुसूसी हाज़रीन से खिताब करेंगे। खिताब के बाद रेक्टर फाउंडेशन यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद की जानिब से मेहमान खुसूसी को यूनिवर्सिटी प्लाक पेश किया जाएगा। इसके बाद रजिस्ट्रार साहब की दरख्वास्त पर मेहमान खुसूसी तकरीब के इख्तिताम का ऐलान करेंगे। इख्तितामी ऐलान के बाद तमाम फारिगुल तहसील तलबा ग्रुप फ़ोटो के लिए तशरीफ़ ले जाएंगे। मैं गुजारिश करूंगी कि इस सेशन के दौरान बाकी मेहमान अपनी नशिस्तों पर ही बैठे रहें। सेशन के इख्तिताम पर तमाम तलबा और मेहमान रिफ्रेशमेंट के लिए मुकर्ररा मुकाम पर तशरीफ़ ले जाएंगे। शुक्रिया।
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning and welcome to this great convocation. I am Rida Rahman with the Department of English. This is a much awaited event in every student's life as it celebrates their commitment and hard work during their degree programs. It makes the culmination of their academic career and signals the start of the journey of lifelong learning. Here at Foundation University School of Science and Technology, we value our intellectual capital and nurture it through a perfect blend of the traditional as well as contemporary means for the overall development of a student's personality, so that every year the society at large is benefited by the well-equipped professionals who can significantly contribute to the value creation process. The highlights of today's ceremony are: first off, the convocation procession will enter the hall and take their respective seats. After the dignitaries have taken their places on the stage, the national anthem will be played, and as a token of respect, all those present in the auditorium will rise in their seats. Then, the worthy registrar will request the chief guest to declare the convocation open. This will be followed by the recitation of the Holy Quran. Next, the Pro-Rector Director, Foundation University School of Science and Technology, will present the annual school report. After that, the conferment of degrees will commence. The Controller of Examination, Foundation University Islamabad, will take the sign on the scroll. Mr. Nabi bin Pasha, alumnus of Foundation University Islamabad, will welcome the alumni. The gold and silver medals and the degrees will be distributed amongst the students. Then the chief guest will address the audience. After that, the Rector, Foundation University, Islamabad will present the university plaque to the chief guest. In the end, the chief guest will declare the convocation closed. The graduating students will then move out for the official photographs. The guests will proceed for refreshment to the designated venue after the photograph session. Ladies and gentlemen, now Ms. Sajida Jabin will take over as State Secretary and start the formal proceeding of the convocation. Thank you.
You are requested to rise. Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to rise in honor of the national anthem. I now request Professor Dr. Amir Gulzar, Registrar, Foundation University, Islamabad, to take the podium.
I request worthy chief guest, Professor Dr. Ataur Rahman, Nishan-e-Imtiyaz, Hilal-e-Imtiyaz, Tara-e-Imtiyaz, and Tamga-e-Imtiyaz, Fellow of Royal Society of London, and Professor Emeritus, University of Karachi, to declare the Convocation 2024 open.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I declare the Convocation 2024 open.
I now request Muhammad Umar Abdul Rahman for the recitation of verses from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أمن هو قانت آناء الليل ساجدا وقائما يحذر الآخرة ويرجو رحمة ربه قل هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب भला जो शख्स रातों के औकात सजदे और क़याम की हालत में गुजारता हो, आखिरत से डरता हो और अपने रब की रहमत की उम्मीद रखता हो, आप कह दीजिए क्या इल्म वाले और जाहिल बराबर हो सकते हैं? बेशक अपने रब की नसीहत अक्लमंद ही हासिल करते हैं। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम।
I now request Professor Dr. Abdul Ghafoor, Pro-Rector Director, Foundation University School of Science and Technology, to present the annual school report.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Ataur Rahman, Nishan Imtiaz, Hilal Imtiaz, Stara Imtiaz, Tamaga Imtiaz. Worthy Rector, Foundation University Islamabad, Major General Muhammad Kareem Asif, Hilal Imtiaz, Military. Distinguished guests, deans, department heads, faculty members, respected parents, dear graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. On behalf of the Rector and the entire family of Foundation University Islamabad, I would like to express my extreme gratitude to the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Ataur Rahman, for sparing his invaluable time for today's convocation. Sir, your presence here would be an inspiration for all of us, particularly these graduating students, and it will remain a most cherished memory for our life. I would also like to thank all the distinguished guests and worthy parents for gracing the occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, today's August gathering will celebrate the graduating students of Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. 520 students will be conferred degrees for programs in psychology, media, computer arts, and English. We will also acknowledge the exceptional academic performances of graduates by awarding 8 gold medals, 8 silver medals, 60 distinction certificates, and 104 merit certificates. Starting with this convocation, we will be awarding merit certificates to the graduating students of MS programs too. Our well-reputed PhD programs have contributed 112 scholars to innovate in their respective fields, and over 120 scholars are at various stages of their research work. It is also heartening to note that today's convocation will take the total number of our graduates to 12,184. Our Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences has played a key role in furthering the FUI's mission of promoting quality research. It offers premier PhD programs in psychology and English, linguistics, and literature, where scholars delve into their chosen areas to conduct rigorous analysis by exploring new interpretive paradigms and pioneer innovating counseling techniques and therapies. The experiments, interventions, explorations, and discussions in the field of psychology and English contribute to the advancement of knowledge at the global level as our research endeavors are aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, particularly those related to well-being, quality education, reduced inequality, sustainable communities, and peace and justice. The Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences also offers 4 MS programs in psychology, English literature, English linguistics, and media and communications. We are in the process of adding more programs in the near future with the launch of programs in multimedia arts, applied psychology, and English language teaching. Ladies and gentlemen, at the FUI, we are committed to offering a student experience of highest quality, working under the HEC's new undergraduate and postgraduate education policies. We update our course content regularly and get them validated by external experts. We have adopted the HEC's revamped quality assurance framework and have put all necessary groundwork in place. I'm confident that we will get the HEC's highest seal of approval, inshallah. We facilitate learning through engagement with other academic and industrial communities. Our students and faculty members have won scholarships at prestigious universities in the US and UK. 4 PhD scholars have standing offers from universities in the USA, UK, and Ireland, while another recently returned from Scotland. We have also collaborated with US Educational Foundation in Pakistan and Chinese Media Group for initiatives related to English language teaching and CPEC. Over the last year, we hosted a couple of international and national conferences, workshops, and seminars that involve prominent and leading experts and speakers from around the globe. Every summer, we regularly place our faculty in the respective industry to familiarize them with the needs of the community and to share their teaching practices. The endeavor has received wide recognition, and we will soon see the positive impact of this alignment with the industry. We are fully exploiting MOUs signed with academic and industrial institutions for the benefit of our students and faculty. We are particularly conscious about our pedagogical philosophy when it comes to the BS students. We see the students as a center of all our activities, and we attempt to groom the students to be ethical individuals who have a curiosity for learning, a passion for meaningful contribution to the community, and a desire to act. We are revitalizing our labs with the latest equipment, particularly for students in computer arts. We are also moving closer to our cherished dream of establishing one of its kind neurocognitive lab on our campus. We are integrating courses related to AI and entrepreneurship to our curricula across programs to help our students be prepared for the new rules of business. In addition to the infrastructure development, we are also investing in our human resource. We have put in place a policy to recognize high-performing teachers and researchers. The FUI will give Best Teacher and Best Researcher awards at the next convocation as a regular feature. Moving towards the end, I would like to say a few words to the graduating students. You have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, and the hopes of the country are pinned to you. I feel that we are at a point where we require our graduates to become disruptors in the practical world. You have the training, the skills, the opportunity to make a visible difference in the state of affairs, and I would urge you to channel all your creative energies in improving things. Ethical conduct, abiding by rules, and sheer professionalism should be your guiding principles. And if you follow these, you will definitely do well for yourselves and make your parents and teachers proud. Dear graduating students, there is something that I stress in every convocation, and I will stress it here too. You must acknowledge and appreciate the efforts your parents have made to get you to this point in your career. Please be respectful to them and honor their every word and take care of them despite your personal and work commitments. In the end, I would like to congratulate the graduating students again and also thank the chief guest for sparing his time to be with us today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I now request Pro-Rector Director, Foundation University School of Science and Technology, to present the students for the conferment of degrees.
Worthy Rector, Foundation University, I present to you these graduates who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology, Master of Science in Clinical Psychology, Master of Science in English, Master of Science in Media Sciences, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Bachelor of Science in English, Bachelor of Science in Media and Communication, Bachelor of Computer Arts.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the rector of this university, I admit you all to the degrees announced, and in token thereof, I present to you this degree and authorize you to wear the robes ordained as insignia of aforesaid degrees.
Worthy Rector, Foundation University, I request you to award degrees to the graduating students in absentia who have been duly qualified to receive the aforesaid degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the rector of this university, I admit them all in absentia to the degrees to which they are entitled.
Thank you.
I now request Mrs. Shagufta Harun, Controller Examination, Foundation University, Islamabad, to present the scroll to the chief guest. I now invite Nabi bin Pasha, graduate of Foundation University, Islamabad, to welcome the alumni.
Good morning, everyone. Worthy Chief Guest, Honorable Rector, respected faculty, distinguished guests, proud parents, and most importantly, dear graduates. It is truly a privilege to be here today, standing where many of you are now, full of anticipation and hope for the future. Today, I'm not just here as an alumnus of this esteemed institution, but as someone who has walked the same halls, faced similar challenges, and dared to dream big. This university has given me more than an education. It gave me direction, purpose, and a space to explore my passions. My journey as a 3D designer began right here, in the classrooms and the labs of this institution. It was here that I discovered the power of creativity and technology coming together to tell stories, solve problems, and bring ideas to life. After graduation, I stepped into the exciting yet demanding world of 3D design. My career started small, working on basic projects, learning the ropes and honing my skill. But soon, persistence and the skills I gained here began to open the doors I had only dreamed of. One of the most defining moments of my journey was representing Pakistan at the Berlin Festival of Lights 2019. I had the honor of creating content projected on the Berlin TV tower, competing against some of the worldwide best talents, securing Pakistan's second position among 10. To stand on an international stage and see my work come to life was truly surreal. And it all started with the foundation I built at this university. From designing mascots for global brands to creating captivating 3D animations, my career has been a blend of challenges, growth, and fulfillment. Each project, whether big or small, has been an opportunity to push the boundaries of creativity and innovation. However, this success didn't come without its challenges. As a 3D designer from a developing country, I often face hurdles of limited resources, internet problems, and opportunities. But instead of being discouraged, I let those challenges fuel my determination. I learned that creativity transcends boundaries, and resilience is the key to breaking through limitations. To the graduates, I have one piece of advice: never stop learning. The world of design and life in general is ever-changing, and your willingness to adapt and grow will set you apart. Believe in your unique voice, embrace failures as stepping stones, and don't be afraid to think outside the box. Your degree is the first step, but your passion and persistence will define the rest of your journey. The world needs innovators, storytellers, and problem solvers, people like you, who dare to dream and bring those dreams to life. As you step into this exciting new chapter, carry the pride of this institution with you, represented with the creativity, determination, and excellence it has instilled in you. Thank you for giving me the honor to share my journey with you today. To the graduating students, congratulations and best of luck. The world awaits your brilliance. Thank you.
I now request the Registrar, Foundation University, Islamabad, to take the podium.
I request worthy chief guests, Professor Dr. Ataur Rahman, Nishana Imtiaz, Hilal Imtiaz, Tara Imtiaz, and Tamga Imtiaz, Fellow of Royal Society London and Professor Emeritus University of Karachi, to award gold and silver medals and PhD degree to the graduates. I request Rector and Director, Prorector to accompany, please.
I now invite Ms. Selina Aziz to come to the dais and announce the names of the graduates receiving the gold and silver medals along with the PhD scholar.
Greetings. I'm Selina Aziz, lecturer from the Department of English, and I'm here to announce the names of our gold and silver medalists, along with the PhD scholars. These are the students who worked hard and excelled in their respective departments. First in the list are the gold medalists. Javeria Akmal. Ms. Javeria Akmal is the proud recipient of a gold medal for obtaining first position in the Bachelor of Science in Psychology, batch Spring 2019, with a CGPA of 3.89 out of 4. Ms. Javeria Akmal. Abu Huraira Arshad. Mr. Abu Huraira Arshad is the proud recipient of a gold medal for obtaining first position in Bachelor of Science in Psychology, batch Fall 2019, with a CGPA of 3.93 out of 4. Mr. Abu Huraira Arshad. Arij Aslam. Ms. Arij Aslam is the proud recipient of a gold medal for obtaining first position in Bachelor in Computer Arts, batch Spring 2019, with a CGPA of 3.89 out of 4. Ms. Arij Aslam. Haneen Gul. Ms. Haneen Gul is the proud recipient of a gold medal for obtaining first position in Bachelor in Science in Media and Communication, batch Spring 2019, with a CGPA of 3.97 out of 4. Ms. Haneen Gul. Alishba Khurram. Ms. Alishba Khurram is the proud recipient of a gold medal for obtaining first position in Bachelor in Science in Media and Communication, batch Fall 2019, with a CGPA of 3.99 out of 4. Ms. Alishba Khurram. Darda Hamad. Ms. Darda Hamad is the proud recipient of a gold medal for obtaining first position in Bachelor of Science in English, batch Spring 2019, with a CGPA of 3.95 out of 4. Ms. Darda Hamad. Aisha Ayaz. Ms. Aisha Ayaz is the proud recipient of a gold medal for obtaining first position in Bachelor of Science in English, batch Fall 2019, with a CGPA of 3.99 out of 4. Ms. Aisha Ayaz. And now the silver medals. Asiya Khan. Ms. Asiya Khan is the recipient of a silver medal for obtaining second position in Bachelor of Science in Psychology, batch Spring 2019, with a CGPA of 3.88 out of 4. Ms. Asiya Khan. Ariba Nadeem. Ms. Ariba Nadeem is the recipient of a silver medal for obtaining second position in Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Batch Fall 2019, with a CGPA of 3.90 out of 4. Ms. Ariba Nadeem. Abiha Abbas. Ms. Abiha Abbas is the recipient of a silver medal for obtaining second position in Bachelor in Computer Arts, Batch Spring 2019, with a CGPA of 3.83 out of 4. Ms. Ariba Abbas. Fasi Khalid. Mr. Fasi Khalid is the recipient of a silver medal for obtaining second position in Bachelor in Computer Arts, Batch Fall 2019, with a CGPA of 3.80 out of 4. Mr. Fasi Khalid. Alishba Said. Ms. Alishba Said is the recipient of a silver medal for obtaining second position in Bachelor of Science in Media and Communication, Batch Fall 2019, with a CGPA of 3.95 out of 4. Ms. Alishba Said. Aisha Faisal. Ms. Aisha Faisal is being awarded silver medal for obtaining second position in Bachelor of Science in English, Batch Fall 2019, with a CGPA of 3.86 out of 4. Ms. Aisha Faisal. Convocation University's School of Science and Technology has produced 112 PhD scholars, while 132 are at various stages of their programs. One PhD scholar is being recognized here today. Dr. Rahat Bakhtiar. Ms. Rahat Bakhtiar, Batch Fall 2016, is being awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology for her dissertation, Impact of Appetitive Dimensions of Intimate Relationships on Quality of Life and Marital Satisfaction of Married Couples, addressing conditional direct and indirect effects. Ms. Rahat Bakhtiar.
Master of Science in Clinical Psychology, Faryal Nazneen. Urwa Noor Qureshi. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Rabia Amjad. She is also receiving a merit certificate. Laiba Zafar. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Roma Shafiq. She is also receiving a distinction certificate. Hajira Khan. Aisha Rahman. Wajiha Nargis Beg. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Zainab Suhail. Iram Hassan. Fatima Sheikh. Adan Binte Mustafa. She is also a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Maria Batul. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Nosheen Jamal. She is also receiving a merit certificate. Parsa Wakkar Abbasi. She is also being awarded a distinction certificate. Anam Tariq. She is also receiving a merit certificate. Sidra Azhar. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate.
सर आप हो गया सर आप जाइए सर ये आ जाए सर
Aima Ijaz. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Muhammad Wajiul Hassan. Namra Khalid. Momina Muazzam. Iman Safir. Isba Masoom. Irsa Waheed. Arij Akhtar. Lareb Abbasi. Hira Mushtaq. Ikra Mazhar. Hifza Naeem, she's also being awarded a distinction certificate. Faria S.N. John. Iman Asif. Mahnoor Tabassum. Shiza Nawaz. Zainab Kainat. Savera Chaudhary. Muqaddas Zahir. Umayma Faisal. Nimra Basharat. Sibha Noor Kayani.
Parveen Bibi. Rija Asjid Malik. Dure Najaf. Mahjabeen Iqbal. Hamna Sajid. Ikra Abid. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Aisha Zafar. Aisha Ayaz. Zara. Mehek Arif. Tehreem Riaz. Abia Tariq. Kinza Batul Bhatt. Maham Alim. Roshni Mahmood. Sidra Shahid, Qudsiya Khalid. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Hijab Fatima. She is also receiving a distinction certificate. Rubab Zahra. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Farheen Farokh. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Hafsa Khan. She is also receiving a merit certificate. Shaista Ali. Bisma Parvez. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Isha Fareed Qureshi. Shiza Naseem. Zarmeen Naeem Khan. Aisha Niaz. Alina Bibi. Abir Anjum. She is also receiving a distinction certificate. Fiza Mansoor. Mehreen Iftikhar. Zaina Ali Sheikh. Aksa Zia. Ikra Zafar. Mahnoor Riaz. Adina Arzu. Zainab Arshad. Dania Javed. Minahil Ilyas. She is also receiving a merit certificate. Ashal Khan. हो गया अब तो. Fatima Rafiq. Zainab Sajid. Khadija Tul Kubra. Zara Zareen Shakil. She is also receiving a distinction certificate. Isha Ilyas. Sara Zafar. Ajar Ateek. Isha Isar. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Umama Mansoor. Aisha Siddiqa. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Saad Ahmed Razak. He is also a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Amna Khalid. Kamal Shehzadi. Sabiha Shah. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Izza Naeem. She is also being awarded a distinction certificate. Fatima Kazmi. Maha Naseem. Hina Khan. Amna Tariq. Aisha Waheed. Alina Waheed. Tabinda Batul. Aliza Babar. Nafat Rabia. Aksa Tariq. She is also receiving a merit certificate. Momina Muazzam. Alina Arif. अब देखा Nurulain Amna. Laiba Reyaz. She is also receiving a merit certificate. Rafael Hassan. Aisha Hussain. Rida Kausar. Hijab Fatima. Myra Mishal Malik. Aisha Razi. Fatima Shahid. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Asma Abbas. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Aisha Wakar. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Javeria Noor. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Zarish Javed.
Thank you, worthy Chief Guest. I would request you to take your seat, please. You're not ready to take.
Well, they ready. Finish. Master of Science in Media.
Master of Science in Media Sciences. Binish Gul. Jahan Ara Malal. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Nida Rashid. She is also receiving a distinction certificate. Rabia Arshad. Sayyida Nazish Rafiq. Waqas Javed Bhatti. Bachelor of Science in Media and Communication. Saad Amir. Muhammad Ali Afzal. Saira. She is also a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Malik Awais Gul. Danish Ali. Minahil Abbas. She is also receiving a distinction certificate. Faizan Aziz. Alishba Noor. She is also being awarded a distinction certificate. Mariam Shafkat. Sania Inam. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Samia Shahbaz. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Momina Khalid. She is also receiving a distinction certificate. Mahim Amir. She is also being awarded a distinction certificate. Mehak Tanveer. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Areed Zia. Ayman Shahab. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Aliza Bukhari. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Shizre Shakil. Mahdoor Binte Ehsan. Maryam Ashfaq. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Maryam Fatima. Fatima Noor. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Hajra Zahir. She is also receiving a distinction certificate. Rehma Ijaz. She is a proud recipient of a distinction certificate. Shehzada Hamza bin Ijaz. Sana Khan. Ehsanat Taj. Sayyid Mudabbirul Hassan. He is also receiving a merit certificate.
Hira Aftab. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Hira Nawaz. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Hamna Mazhar. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Sabahat Malik. She is also receiving a merit certificate. Hafsa Ahmed. She is also being awarded a merit certificate. Ayman Hamid Bhatti. She is also being awarded a distinction certificate. Alia Samreen. She is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Wajiha Tariq. Anis Ahmed. Moez Ahmed.
Yusra Usman, she's a proud recipient of Merit Certificate. Muhammad Qasim. Muhammad Hashim. Ahmad Ali Khan. Iman Aslam, she's also receiving a Merit Certificate. Aniza Abrish Shahid Malik. Maham Gul. Sabahat Naveed. Basiratul Zahra. Muhammad Jamil. Hamza Saeed. Sayyid Hussain Muhammad Wasti. He's also being awarded a Merit Certificate. Muhammad Saad Khan Lodi. Now, Bachelor's in Computer Arts. Muhammad Ramiz Siddiqui. Imane Fatma, she is also being awarded a Merit Certificate. Kirat Ahmed, she is a proud recipient of a Merit Certificate. Neha Imran. Malaika Asif, she's also receiving a Merit Certificate. Halima Sadia, she's a proud recipient of Merit Certificate. Wajiha Server, she's a proud recipient of Merit Certificate. Ishrat. Rimsha Khan, she is also being awarded a Merit Certificate. Halima Zoha Amjad. Anika Mujaddi, she's also receiving a Merit Certificate. Hassan Raja. Nazish Khan. Hurul Ayan, she's also being awarded a Merit Certificate. Samira Rashid Chaudhary.
समीरा आप रुक जाइए समीरा
Sayyid Tabish Hassan. Kurudulain Malik. Javeria Zahoor, she's a proud recipient of Merit Certificate. Khadija Farouk. Idam Aftab. Saida Aima Batul, she's a proud recipient of a Merit Certificate. Rimsha Malik, she's also being awarded a Merit Certificate. Hadisa Kazmi, she's also being awarded a Merit Certificate. Aisha Mansoor. Amira Zulfikar. Sayyida Maha Mahmood. Ghulam Fatma. Noor Fatma, she's also receiving a distinction certificate. Amna Haroon, she's also receiving a Merit Certificate. Binza Batul, she's also receiving a Merit Certificate. Rabia Rashid. Abdul Hanan Raza, he's also being awarded a distinction certificate. Azaz Ahmed Bhatti. Hafiz Muhammad Tayyib Zahir. Namra Khan, she's also receiving a Merit Certificate. Asma Kaval. Momina Nadeem. Malaika Ashraf. Sahar Shehzad Khokar, she's also being awarded a Merit Certificate. Zaini Tariq, she's a proud recipient of a Merit Certificate. Saddam Malik, he's also receiving a Merit Certificate. Muhammad Hassan Ali. Gulsher Khan, he is also receiving a distinction certificate. Muhammad Umar Zulfikar. Muhammad Kamran. Muhammad Shazeb Kiani. He is also a proud recipient of Merit Certificate. Sayyid Hassan Mushtaba. Anmol Mufti. Fatma Basharat. She's also receiving a Merit Certificate. Umama Fatma. Nabiha Abid. Taqdees Kiani.
Master of Science in English Linguistics and Literature, Muniba Babar. She is a proud recipient of a Merit Certificate. Aisha Samin Mahmood. Marina Afzal. Ishrat Fatima. Salma Ahmed. Khadija Waheed. She is also being awarded a Merit Certificate. Samia Anwar. She is also being awarded a Distinction Certificate. Mahmood Ahmed Hassan. He is also receiving a Merit Certificate. Bachelor of Science in English, Zumar Rubab. Namra Shakil. Ujala Hussain. Umama Muhammad Ali. Rimsha Shahid. Isra Sayyed. Munira Bibi. Tuba Khan. Gulan Afzal, she is also receiving a merit certificate. Sarah John, she is also being awarded a merit certificate. Ukasha Khan, Wajiha Khalid, Javeria Uruj, Shanza Tariq, Filza Imtiaz, Sana Hamid, she is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Fatima Arshad Abbasi, Shahira Naveed, Fatima Omar, Sumbal Sajid, Kamila Nawaz, she is a proud recipient of a merit certificate. Laiba Kaisar, Rabel Tariq, Ramin Asif, Hadia Noor, Iraj Mukit Rao, Muhammad Tahir, Muhammad Abdullah, Muhammad Umar, he is also being awarded a merit certificate. Thank you, sirs. You may take your seats, please.
I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest, Professor Dr. Ataur Rahman. Professor Dr. Rahman is the most decorated scientist of Pakistan, having won 4 civil awards, including Tamga Imtiaz, Sitara Imtiaz, Hilal Imtiaz, and the highest national civil award, Nishan Imtiaz. Professor Ataur Rahman obtained his PhD in organic chemistry from King's College, University of Cambridge. He is a recipient of numerous prestigious awards, including the World Academy of Sciences Prize Prize by the government of Italy in 2009, the highest civil award by the Austrian government in 2007, the highest scientific award, the International Science and Technology Cooperation Award in 2020 by the President of China, and the prestigious UNESCO Science Prize in 1999. A number of countries have established major research institutions in honor of Professor Ataur Rahman. The leading Chinese university on traditional medicine in Changsha, Hunan, has established the academician Professor Ataur Rahman One Belt and One Road Research Center. University Technology Mara, Malaysia, have named the research institution after him, Ataur Rahman Institute on Natural Product Discovery. Professor Ataur Rahman is the first scientist of the Muslim world to be added to the famous Wall of Scientists at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology and was included in the Muslim 500 in 2023, representing the most influential Muslim personalities in the Islamic world. Professor Dr. Ataur Rahman has held several prominent positions and has served as a Federal Minister for Science and Technology, Federal Minister for Education, Chairman of the Higher Education Commission with the status of a Federal Minister. Professor Rahman is also responsible for placing Pakistan's first satellite, ParkSat-1, in space. He was the architect of the first IT policy of Pakistan and was elected as Fellow of the prestigious Royal Society London, and is now the only scientist in the Islamic world to be a Fellow of this 370-year-old society. Professor Rahman has been conferred honorary doctorate degrees by many leading world universities, including Cambridge University, Coventry University, Bradford University, all in UK, Asian Institute of Technology in Thailand, and University of Technology Mara, Malaysia. He has over 1,559 international publications in several fields of organic chemistry, including 86 international patents, 70 chapters in books, 875 research publications, and 391 books. He is editor of the world's leading encyclopedic series of volumes titled Studies in Natural Product Chemistry. Professor Rahman was appointed academician, foreign member of the prestigious Chinese Academy of Science and fellow, foreign member of the Korean Academy of Science and Technology. He is presently Professor Emeritus at the International Center for Chemical and Biological Sciences, University of Karachi, which is now internationally recognized as the UNESCO Center of Excellence. It is my great honor to now invite the chief guest to address the audience. So please.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Mayor General Muhammad Kaleem Asif Sahib, Hilal-e-Imtiaz Military, Rector, Foundation, University of Islamabad, Pro-Rector, respectable deans, heads of departments, faculty members, distinguished guests, respected parents, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, a very good morning to you. Firstly, let me say how grateful I am for the honor that you have done me by inviting me here this morning and having the pleasure to be a part of this wonderful ceremony, which I'm sure all the students who are graduating today will remember all their lives. This is really a historic occasion, dear children, for you, and I'm sure, inshallah, that it is the beginning of a wonderful, illustrious journey ahead in life, inshallah. I'd like to congratulate all of the students getting awards, medals today. So my heartiest congratulations. I'd like to congratulate your parents for all the support that they've given you, and to the teachers in particular who have worked so hard to bring you to this point in life. So my heartiest congratulations, all of you. I'm greatly impressed, sir, by your university. I have been going through what you have been doing over here, and what is particularly impressive is the emphasis on social sciences. And this is an area which has been long neglected, and it's important that we in Pakistan impart a holistic education where science, engineering, technology go hand in hand with social sciences, so that we have a well-balanced population, aware of, in Shakespearean terms, the milk of human kindness, as Shakespeare once put it. I'm a professor of organic chemistry, and so pardon me if I ramble a little, and I'm not going to read out a written speech for you. I'll just speak extempore from my heart. And so I will take you to another world, a world where truth is stranger than fiction. And but this is a world of reality. The world is that is around us, and still many of us don't really know what strange and fascinating things surround us. Well, knowledge has become the key driver for socio-economic development. And it's countries that have realized that their real wealth lies in knowledge and are investing in their children through a high-quality education, through an environment that fosters innovation and unleashes the creative potential that lies therein. It is those nations that are marching forward, leaving others behind. Never before in the history of mankind have so many been transformed so quickly as has happened in China in the last 40 years. And their secret is no other than their determination to invest in education. And whether it's large countries like China or whether it's small countries like Singapore, the story is the same. It's knowledge driving economies. Natural resources have diminishing importance, and it is investments in knowledge that are pushing nations forward. And in Pakistan, we cannot progress unless our leadership realizes that it is only through investments in high quality education, and I'm not talking just about higher education, in schools, in colleges, in universities, and the linkages of research with agriculture and industry, so that the impact of whatever research we do is felt by the common man. It is only then can we march forward. So a visionary leadership is required. And so I have written many articles on the need for having governments here in this country which are honest, which are visionary, and which understand the importance of knowledge in the process of socio-economic development. So let me just give you a few glimpses of this strange and wondrous world where I said truth is stranger than fiction. I know most of you are social scientists, so I'll not take you into the depths of science, but just give you some brief reflections of some of the fascinating recent developments. Let us take biotechnology for instance. आपने जुगनू को देखा होगा रात को कैसे चमकते हैं. There is a beautiful chemistry behind it, how fireflies shine. So some scientists have taken the genes responsible for producing the enzyme called luciferase, which is present in fireflies and also in deep sea jellyfishes, and put them into flowers, into orchids. And now you have, lo and behold, flowers which shine just like fireflies. This is the amazing world of science. You look at, when you look at the plants outside, as you walk outside, it's taken hundreds of thousands of years for them to evolve in this form. A natural process of evolution. However, recently, in the last 10 or 15 years, a very interesting technique has been developed, known as CRISPR. And here you can do edit genes and create new species of plants and animals. When I say create, I put it in inverted commas, because you are not really creating, you are modifying. But you can prepare new species of plants and animals in a matter of weeks. And this is opening huge new vistas of discovery. And the day is not far when seawater will be used for producing vegetables, rice, and wheat, and other edible products. Because you would have, agar aapne kabhi Karachi gaye ho, and if you have walked around the shores of Karachi, you would see that there are many types of weeds and plants that grow in saline conditions. And that is because nature has endowed them with special properties, which allows them to give this huge salt tolerance. So now those properties have been recognized, those genes have been recognized, and these kind of plants, there's no short of water in this planet. 2/3 of the planet is seawater. But you can't grow crops in those seawater, most of the crops that we eat. So this is another fascinating development. Through gene editing technologies, and there were 2 ladies who shared the Nobel Prize for this a few years ago, for this discovery of gene editing technologies. Let me take you to another facet of biotechnology, aging. Why do we age? उम्र रसीदगी का अमल जो है, उसको समझना at a chemistry level. Well, a lot of work is going on the process of aging. Aging, there are a number of reasons. I can give you a whole 1-hour lecture on aging, but I won't do that. I'll just mention that there are a number of reasons which are recognized, whether it's the telomere in your genes, or whether it's oxygen radicals, or whether there are certain aging genes which are present. But it has now been discovered that there are certain compounds which not only slow down the process of aging, but reverse it. And one of them is called resveratrol. And when given to 3-year-old mice, their body features changed and they became like 1.5-year-old. Another is called nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. A third is metformin, which is also an anti-diabetic drug. And there are others. So these compounds are now undergoing clinical trials. In many cases, animal trials have been completed and human clinical trials are being done through FDA. And before long, they'll be coming into the market. And it is thought that children being born today will have ages of 120 or 150 years plus. So this is a new, a fascinating new development that is taking place on anti-aging compounds. Let me now turn to another area, materials engineering. आपके डायरेक्टर साहब बैठे हैं यहाँ पर. जनरल साहब, एक मटेरियल डेवलप हुआ है जो मेटा मटेरियल कहलाता है, META, मेटा मटेरियल. रात को आप जाके इंटरनेट पे देख लीजिएगा. If I make a cloak of a meta material and put it on you, sir, cover you with it, you will disappear. you will become invisible, because it has this fascinating property of bending light. So light hits it, goes round it, and then hits the chair. So everybody will see an empty chair, although you will be sitting there. These metamaterials are now being used in defense for stealth purposes, for cloaking submarines and tanks and other objects. And so Harry Potter's disappearing cloak is very much a reality today. Let me also turn to another field, and that is of nanotechnology. This is another related to materials. And this highlights the serendipity, the accidental nature of discovery in science. Scientists trying to do one thing, following their noses, stumbling across something quite different and exciting, and making a fantastic discovery. So one of my very good friends, Professor Harry Kroto at the University of Sussex, was looking at the chemistry of stars. सितारों के अंदर कुछ कीमियाई अमल होते हैं, उनको समझने के लिए. And here they were trying to look at how certain compounds called polycyanoacetylenes are formed. And to reproduce that chemistry, they took graphite, heated it with high temperatures with lasers, and lo and behold discovered a completely new kind of material which looked like a molecular football, and they became known as buckyballs, and the whole field of nanotechnology was born. If you have materials which are at the nanoscale, 10 to the minus 9th of a meter, then they start exhibiting some fascinating new properties. I have set up a center for nanotechnology in my own institute in Karachi, which is doing some frontier work in this area. So again, accidental discoveries, and this is one of them. Nothing can be more remote than trying to look at the chemistry of stars and then stumbling across this whole area of nanotechnology, and now there are nanoelectronics, nanopharmaceuticals, you name it. In almost every field you're finding nano applications. Nano solar cell materials are also being developed. E-textiles. आप जो शादीशुदा हैं अपने हस्बैंड से कहते हैं हमें ये कपड़ा चाहिए, इस रंग का पसंद है, ये डिज़ाइन पसंद है. Now e-textiles have come in. These are fascinating new materials which have designs built into them, thousands of designs, electronic textiles. Push a button and design changes. Should save a lot of money now because they won't have to buy so many dresses. They will just ask Begum Sahiba to press a button. E-textiles. And graphene was born 200 times stronger than steel, made of pure carbon. Again, another kind of material. So materials का मैंने पहले biotechnology का reference दिया, materials का दिया. Amazing new materials are being developed, and they are around us, many of these. Let me now turn to a third area which is close to my heart, which is that of neuroscience, your own brain. Can you imagine that there are about 80 billion neurons in your brain? 80 अरब न्यूरॉन हैं आपके दिमाग में. And each one of those 80 billion neurons is talking to some 10,000 other neurons. So 80 billion times 10,000 synaptic connections. So arguably the most complex object in our universe, as far as we know, is our own brain. And understanding how it works, how does it store information, how do you learn, how do you forget. So that's a fascinating area of science, leading on to the understanding of such neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. क्योंकि ज़्यादातर लोग यहाँ सोशल साइंटिस्ट बैठे हैं, तो ज़रा सा गौर से सुनिएगा जो मैं अब कह रहा हूँ आपसे, शायद ज़रा मुश्किल से ये बात समझ में आए. Thoughts are not abstract. Thoughts are made of atoms and molecules. Which atoms? Which molecules? We know where the thoughts are stored, but we don't know how they are stored. It's still a huge, huge mystery of how those thoughts are stored. And I have about 20 US patents in this field. We have published a large number of papers on the molecular basis of thoughts. When you look at an object, a certain impression is formed. So how are the patterns formed in the brain? How are they interrelated? And what is the process of logic? So that's another fascinating area of science, the neuroscience. And there are companies, you have heard of Elon Musk and Tesla car. Well, he formed a company called Neuralink. And they came forward last year with a device, a chip, known as blind sight. And this restores eyesight to blind persons by inserting that chip into the brain. As long as, if the cortex is damaged, but as long as certain parts of the optic nerves are working, eyesight will be restored. So this is the beginning of the integration of electronics with human biology. And a lot of very exciting work is going on there. Let's turn now to another field. Computer science के बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जिन्हें आज डिग्रियां मिली हैं. Artificial intelligence. Do you know that Microsoft introduced about 8 or 10 years ago 2 platforms. One was Watson Medicine and the other was Watson Law, legal. And you can dial up Watson Medicine, and at a fraction of a cost what a consultation would take with a specialist, you will get advice through artificial intelligence of what the problem is and how to resolve it. The same with law. And young lawyers in the USA are worried now whether there is a future for them because artificial intelligence is coming in such a big way. In the field of education, ladies and gentlemen, there are many, many exciting things which are happening. Personalized tutors have come in. So every student has a personal AI tutor attached to him or her. For instance, Khan Academy, which you probably have all heard of, has introduced Khan Migo, M-I-G-O, which offers personalized tutoring for every school student. And this is just the beginning. Similarly, many universities such as the Harvard Medical School and others have introduced personalized tutors because हर एक की अपनी अपनी काबिलियत होती है सीखने की. Some are faster learners, some are slower learners, some don't understand some problems. So the AI tutor recognizes your deficiencies, fills them up, and then takes you up the ladder according to your own limits of understanding and speed of learning. So another fantastic development. This is software. But on the hardware side, a quiet revolution is occurring. That is of quantum computing. And these are hundreds of millions of times faster than the fastest supercomputers. These quantum computers are going to will be commercialized before long. They are just coming up. And once quantum computing meets artificial intelligence, this is the birth of a new civilization in drug development, in understanding the universe, in predicting the behavior of the stock market, in cracking codes of NASA and the US Air Force and so on. It can perform whatever the fastest supercomputer takes 20 billion years to do, quantum computers can do in a fraction of a second. That is the kind of amazing revolution that we are just on the verge of, quantum computing. And this is something that we need to be training our students in fields like these. I talked of space. You would imagine that space is empty. It's a perfect vacuum. In fact, that is not correct. Space is bubbling with mysterious forces. In fact, just think about what I'm now going to say. If you take all the galaxies and all the stars and the entire universe, the visible universe that we know, together, the total mass of that universe accounts for only 5% of the mass that we know. 95% of that mass is a huge mystery. They call it dark matter, they call it dark energy. We don't know what it is. And for some of the children here, that's one of the mysteries to resolve. What is 95% of our universe made of? So a perfect vacuum, if you create a perfect vacuum in a box, that vacuum will not have nothing. It is bubbling with these forces that I talk about, and with strange fields, neutrinos and what have you. So that's an amazing world. So I will just, in the end, tell you a little story, which is actually a fact. It's not fiction, but it should make you think. If you look at the stars, if you look at the sun, for instance, why is the sun so hot? Because there are fusion reactions taking place. Hydrogen is fusing to give you helium, and the energy being created is then you see that in the form of heat and light on our planet. In the bigger stars, you have not only hydrogen fusing to helium, but also other elements being born. Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, phosphorus, gold, iron, tungsten, nickel, whatever. These are all born in the bosoms of stars through fusion reactions. And the stars then go through a life cycle. And in this life cycle, they explode at a certain point of time or implode. And all this material that has been synthesized within the bosoms of stars is scattered across space. And then something remarkable happens. It starts recoalescing, reconglomerating, and planets are born, and whatever is in those planets is also born from this so-called stardust. And you and I, whatever you are, we are what we eat, the plants or whatever we have eaten. So, dear children, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at your skin, your hands, your fingers, every single atom in your body was once, a long, long time ago, in the center of a burning star. So you, dear children, are all born, you are made of stardust. So you have to now shine and illuminate the world with knowledge, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made you from the material that stars are made of. The atoms are born from those stars that are within you. I just won't want to take more of your time. I just want to end with a few pieces of advice. The first, dear children, is integrity. A lot of the problem that you face in this country and in this world is because many have compromised on principles. So there was a famous French philosopher which once said that the hottest place in hell should be reserved for those who see wrong being done and keep quiet. So don't keep quiet, speak up. If you see anything that is wrong being done, stand up, and because ultimately you are answerable to your own conscience. My second advice is passion to learn. जो आपको डिग्रियां मिली हैं आज, these are the beginning, inshallah, as I said, of a long and illustrious career. But you must learn each day. Every morning that you wake up, there's a certain amount of knowledge in your brain. That very night, when you sleep, that amount has changed slightly depending on what have you done with that day. So keep this process of learning and the love for learning alive all your life so that you continue to grow intellectually. Third, service to this country, to Pakistan, to those around you. It's far more satisfying to give than to take. So give all that you have to those around you, and inshallah Allah will give you back 1,000,000 times over. respect for teachers and parents, that of course goes without saying, but try to extend the horizons of knowledge, about which I gave you a few reflections today. Because it is only through extending these horizons can Pakistan move forward. So I'd like to end here by congratulating you once again and thanking you for inviting me here. I apologize for not reading a written speech, but sort of wandering off in my own mind, and I hope that that's been all right with you. But finally remember, Allah Ta'ala ne aapko sabko, hum sabko, sitaron ki raakh se banaya hai. So now shine and light the world with knowledge. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, if you would give me just a few more minutes. I will now request Major General Muhammad Kaleem Asif, Hilal-e-Imtiaz Military, Rector Foundation, University Islamabad, to present the university plaque to the worthy chief guest. I now request the Registrar, Foundation University Islamabad, to take the podium.
I request the worthy chief guest, Professor Dr. Ataur Rahman, Nishan-e-Imtiaz, Hilal-e-Imtiaz, Tara-e-Imtiaz and Tamgha-e-Imtiaz, Fellow of Royal Society of London and Professor Emeritus, University of Karachi, to declare the Convocation 2024 closed.
Before you do that, I just want to say, I was just wondering what would happen if I say I refuse to close this convocation. And my advice behind that is, final advice, sense of humor. Never lose your sense of humor, whatever the circumstances. So I won't trouble our rector here by refusing to close this convocation. And I declare the convocation closed because he's threatening to make me stand there to give the degrees all over again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Very good.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, as a token of respect for the dignitaries, I request you all to rise as the convocation procession leaves the hall. The procession.